Welcome
Welcome to
back.
another episode of the Whole Ass Show. I'm
uh,
Right Cheek, aka Kevin,
Left Cheek, aka Dustin.
and
Between us is another reaction video. Um, we're just scrolling through, looking at some stuff. Something popped up. We clicked on it and said, "Why not?"
something just keeps popping up.
Yeah,
And
every
to be
time.
to be fair, I don't know why we haven't really just clicked on it just for just for the sake of it. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to say, but it just keeps popping up.
That's
So
what it's like to be a man.
um, Jesus Christ. So today,
This morning,
we're gonna be reacting to Dax to be a man. I don't know. I guess, have sort of an idea of what to think of it, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll just watch it. I mean, I don't, I don't mind Dax at all. Actually, kind of I like Dax because I feel like from what was it the black white video that we did,
yeah, or
like
white
black
black with
whatever,
Tom
yeah,
and
with
Adam.
Tom and
Yeah,
Adam, yeah, like you tell like he's he likes to do a lot of different stuff. Oh, well, that's what we're watching. Dax to be a man. Let's go.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Yeah, I know this life can really beat you down. You wanna scream but you won't make a sound. Got so much weight that you've been holding but won't show any emotion. As a man that goes unspoken, that we can't cry when life gets hard. Unconditional loves for women, children, and dogs. We know that we just have to play our parts, and don't nobody give a damn about our broken hearts. Yeah, as a man we gotta pave our way. Our only function is to work and slave. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. You're disregarded as a human and you can't complain. And if you ever make it up and actually reach that place and find a woman that you love and give her your last name, you'll feel the things that you provide is only why she stays. And when you try to explain, you'll say, I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like.
I didn't want the last video that we record tonight be something like this. Cause like, let's see, we're at a minute 47. This spot right here, I'm gonna play it and then I'm gonna stop it. Like
I
this
can't
spot
hide
right
my.
here, like come home from work, been a hell day at work. Like, and I know you can relate, but I'm talking like for me, this part right here,
Yeah.
this part right here, right there.
Yep.
Like, like I can relate to that on so many levels. Like, I mean, it's it even got minor damn goosebumps right now because there's been multiple times like I just like I want to drive the hell out of my vehicle. I'm mad. I've had a rough day, and then I come home and I just can't let her know that. Boy, and it's crazy. He said all we do is working. What do you say?
Slave.
Working slave
Yep.
until we find that woman, we get married, and then we give her our last name, and then we start feeling like if the things we provided is the only reason they stay. I know my wife loves me, and I know my wife knows I love her. I mean, our another year, our anniversary was just this past Saturday. Man, I tell you what, there's some days that I come home and I just don't want to get out. And it's not because I don't want to be home. Hell, I'd rather be home every day, to be truthful. I'll shut up.
What it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed, all the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and ask for help, try to pull themselves out of hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do it themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man you provide, they don't know what you're worth till the day that you die, and that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves. We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home. That home. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that home.
Like I know my wife. You know, I know she appreciates what I do, and I know
Yeah, I know mine does too.
like I always feel like, you know, and I've had a lot of people say it to me too, like at work and stuff like you know, you're always a problem solver. You always find a way to make something work. You always find a way, you know, to put this together or how to make it work, or you always figure a way to make things work. And it's like, and I know there's probably gonna be some people that might pop on to this song, whether it's the original or whether, you know, they run across it through our channel and they discover it that way. Like they're gonna say, "Oh, well, women go through this too." Never did we say they didn't. Never did Dak say they didn't. But for him to sit there and say, you know, they never know our worth until we're gone. And I'm not any. I mean, I don't have the issues like I used to. But whenever something like that said, like that's a comment I've made before. Like you know, y'all realize how much y'all miss me when I'm gone. Like I say that at work a lot, and then I was upset. And the other guy I work with, he's like, "You need to go. You need to take some time." I was like, "Cool." I was before I walked out. You know what I said? I said, "Y'all gonna find what it's like when I'm gone." Boy, them motherfuckers called me. I was getting text messages. Uh,
Now I see why the song just keeps popping up.
yeah,
Like it really wanted us to listen to it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have much. Well, I don't have much to say because I don't want to say anything. To be honest, because this is gonna be like a long ass video. Because I mean, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, um, that's just like, you know, you like us as guys, like that's just the shit that runs through our minds, right? But we just don't say nothing about it. Just kind of just let it go and keep working. You know what I mean? Like we got to keep moving. Because that the world definitely doesn't stop for us. It just keeps moving with or without you. So you got to keep you got to keep moving. You got to keep working. You got to keep providing. And he's saying it. Like he's saying what the majority of us kind of I guess feel or think, but to us, like to guys, it's just like the guys with responsibilities. We're not talking about
And the guys who are responsible.
yeah, and the guys who are responsible. We're not talking about like the fuck boys that are just out there doing their thing. You know what I mean? Like nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about the guys that are responsible and have responsibilities. Whether at work or at home. And you do like there are times where you do things like that. Doesn't necessarily have to be your situation, but it's just one of those things. Like you think about it. You see other people whose lives you see other dudes who are clearly like who you can tell like their lives are measured by such. You know what I mean? And you can see it that that's how they feel. They just don't know how to put it into words. None of guys like no guys do.
And
We don't like we know it. Like we can look at each other like we can look at each other and know it, but we're not gonna out like just say it. Why? Because at the end of the day, like I'm me. Like for example, like I'm me, he's him. Like we deal with it in our own way, but at the same time, like he can't worry about me and I can't worry about him. Why? Because the world just keeps moving. I know it's fucked up. I know it's fucked up to say. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the type of person that I am, though. Like that's how I've always been. It's just like the world just doesn't stop moving just because you have bad day or bad days or a bad week or weeks or months. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like as a dude, you just gotta keep moving.
Yeah, but sometimes they say like you'll have people say it too because I've had it said to me. I've been practicing trying to be more open or try to find a way to be more expressive without being silent or being angry. But people say, "Oh, well, that's because of what you went through." Nah, I mean, it could have something to do with that, but a lot of times it's got more along the lines of I don't want to have an effect on the people I come home to. I don't want to have an effect. I don't want my daughter to shut down and be quiet. I don't want my sons because I love my boys to death too. I mean, that's like when he's talking about the boys coming up and being an image. I mean,
I don't know.
I,
Like I
I,
guess
I
I'm different
yeah,
that way because to be honest with you, man,
I don't
I
want to
don't
say
let
anything.
anything stick with me because everything just keeps moving. So it's not something that I can't afford to like dwell on.
Oh no, but like
You know what I'm
I'm talking
saying?
about
Like
the
so
moment though. In
yeah,
the
so I mean
moment,
yeah, like in the moment, but like the moment comes and goes just as fast as the world turns, you know what I mean? Like just as fast as the world just keeps spinning. You know what I mean? Like to me, like I don't have the time to. You know what I mean? I don't have the time to just stop and just, take that break and shit. Like 'cause it nothing ever stops.
no, I mean I don't
So,
stop either, but
so
it's just running through my head.
so you just gotta keep moving. Like I'm the type of person that I don't think about much for any long period of time, to be honest. Like I just let it go.
I don't say I do,
Like I
but
I
I
just
do.
like I'm always the we'll cross that bridge when we get there
Well, yeah,
type
that
of
makes
person.
more
You know what I
sense though
mean?
because the shit's got to. It's gonna. Things still have to happen.
Yeah, I'm the we'll cross that bridge when we get there as I burn the bridge behind me walking across it. Just cuz there's no need to go back, you know what I mean? You got to keep moving.
Yeah, because you can't look back walking forward.
You know what I mean? Like you just got to keep moving, unfortunately for dudes, that's just how it is. Like for most dudes that's just how it is. I'm not talking about, women versus guys cuz like I can't tell you how a woman feels because we're not women, so
No, we can only
we
we can only relay in what we feel.
right. I mean, you can identify as much as you want, but it's not gonna be the same.
No,
But like that's just us. Like that's just a guy thing. And I mean, it sounds stupid and meaningless when you say, "Oh, that's just a guy thing. That's just a guy being a guy," but it's not. It's a reality that most guys go through, and it's literally like you got to keep pushing. Why? Because your dad kept pushing. Why? Because his dad kept pushing, and because his dad kept pushing. You know what I mean? That's what he's talking about. Like that.
yeah,
That.
but in the same sense, I mean, I get where you're coming from that, but from like for myself not having one. So I mean, for me, it's just like I get where you're coming from, and I'm not trying to make like a diss for that.
Well, I
But
mean,
for
I got.
me, it's like I don't want my kids to ever have to experience. So I'm not going to stop.
Well, I mean, like
Yeah.
I got a stepdad, but I mean, he's like my dad,
No, I know what you
anyways.
mean.
But
Yeah,
but you know what I'm saying?
but I
Though,
don't
like,
want them getting the wrong
yeah, no,
interpretation.
like, but it's just one of those things where you just gotta keep moving. That's a guy thing. I mean, like I said, it sounds like I'm like lessening it or making it meaningless by saying it's just a guy thing, but there's no other way for me to like explain it other than I guess that's like a natural reaction to some of us,
Yeah,
to just
just
kind
keep
of
going.
like you gotta keep going, like you gotta keep it moving. Like, yes, you're gonna feel like shit today, but you never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. You might feel like shit today, but tomorrow you're gonna feel great. The day after that, you're gonna feel real good. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. Like, your bad day could be today, but who knows? You can have a string of bad days, and then that one
I
good
don't
day
want no more
hits.
of those.
But that one good day hits and you feel like you were like those bad days, you already forgot about them. But guess what? When that good day comes, it's been so long since you had a good day that when that good day comes, you're going to remember that good day. You're going to forget all them bad days. You're going to forget all them bad days. Why? Because you've already been through 'em. But that good day, that good day, that's going to become a memory for you. That's just how I kind of, I don't know, I guess look at it, or kind of just,
No, I mean you're right.
I just kind of like, I don't really dwell on things. Yes, we all have bills. Yes, we all have issues and problems and shit, but like I can't, like, me as me, like I can't stop moving. I gotta keep it going, man. The world is not gonna stop just for me. Just for little
You,
old me. The world's not. I can't just be like fucking Adam Sandler on Click and just put everybody on pause and just live my life real
fast
quick.
forward it.
Yeah, just live my life real quick and then come back and unpause it. Because it doesn't work that way.
No, it
It
doesn't.
doesn't work that way for anybody. It keeps moving.
And dwelling on the shit you can't change.
You know?
Why dwell on it if you can't change it? Why ain't you dwelling on the stuff you could change?
Right. You know what I mean? Like, and for me, like I'm the type of person that I fix my own shit. Only I know how to fix my own shit. Why? Because either I've dealt with it before or it's my problem. I don't, it is what it is.
I know.
I
Hell,
mean, I can have a bunch of people offer me help, but guess what? Only I know how to fix it. Even if I don't know how to fix it, I'll come up with a way to fix it and I'll just fix it.
that's part of being a problem solver, though.
It's not about like being ungrateful or, for the help offered or anything like that. That's just me. That's just how I am.
You
That's
see
just
it.
how most guys are,
You see
like,
it as it's your problem.
yeah, it's not like we don't accept help or whatever. It's just, or we don't know how to accept help. It's just that only us as the person is living through what we're living through, and only we know how to fix it. So,
Not the 3
I know
minute, 50 second
I know I
time.
said I wasn't gonna say much, but no, I mean it's
No, I
just,
mean it's true. It happens. I mean it does, and I think the only time it's going to get better is just keep on moving. Ain't no sense in trying to fix what's already in the concrete. It's already there. Y'all have a good night.
Till next time.